Hi guys, Darren Alf here from silvermountainmarketing.com, and today I'm going to talk briefly about how I set up my niche website about pogo sticks in less than 4 hours. It actually took me really only 20 minutes or so to actually get the website up and running. It took me the other time, just little tweaks and stuff to actually get the first couple articles in. So that first 4 hours is really like get the site up and running and publish 4 articles about pogo sticks. So how I did that in such a short amount of time is, this is the website here, pogotricks.com. Let me scroll up to the top. There it is. And what I did, first of all, is I have a hosting account with Bluehost. That's who I use for all my websites. And I've used other hosts in the past and had problems, and Bluehost I love and I would highly recommend. I think one of the things you really need to look for when you're looking at hosting is their customer support, because I've had hosting in the past where you get on the phone and it literally takes like 2 hours for them to actually talk to you. Whereas Bluehost, I've never had to wait probably more than 10 minutes to actually get somebody on the phone and talk to them about any sort of issue that I was having. So, anyways, Bluehost is great. It looks like their current price is $6.95 a month, which is like nothing. And yeah, so sign up for an account if you haven't already, and they give you a free domain name with your hosting. So, if you're signing up, you can for the first time for hosting, you can get a free domain name with Bluehost as well. So that's kind of cool. If you already have hosting, then like I do, because I have 30 other websites hosted on my Bluehost account, what I did was, after I figured out that I wanted to purchase pogotricks.com, I went to GoDaddy, which is where I purchase all of my domain names. And the domain name is simply the name of your website, as in silvermountainmarketing.com, that's a domain name, or pogotricks.com, that's a domain name. DarrenAlf.com, that's a domain name. So I've purchased all my domain names at GoDaddy, and then they're pointed to my hosting account with Bluehost. So that's kind of how it works. So anyways, I went to GoDaddy, I typed in Pogotricks. It's not going to be available at the moment because I already bought it, but I'm just showing you kind of what I did. It says it's not available. If it were available, this would be a big green check mark or something like that to say yes, it is available. So basically I just continued from here. I purchased the domain name, and then what I did was let me show you, actually, that would be probably good. I forwarded the name servers. Now the name servers basically tell where your website, where your domain name is going to be hosted. And you can see down here in the bottom left corner it says name servers. Name server 1, bluehost.com, name server 2, bluehost.com. And if you want to change these, like when you first purchase a domain name, it'll be set to GoDaddy or whatever the heck their default name server is. You just click this little name server, set name server buttons, and then you type in whichever name servers associate with your hosting, and your hosting company will tell you what their name servers are. So that's kind of how you do that. So once you do that, then you go over to Bluehost. You scroll down to add-on domains. You click this, and then you type in the name of the domain. So for this website, I purchased pogotricks.com. I would type in pogotricks.com. It says verifying the domain, and then it says the domain is already assigned as an add-on domain in your account because I've already added pogotricks.com to my Bluehost account. Under normal circumstances, it would say, okay, we see that you've changed the name servers at GoDaddy to our name servers here at Bluehost, and that basically tells Bluehost that I am like the owner of that website and I have the rights to host the pogotricks.com website. So then you just basically click add domain after you've done that, and the domain is added to your account. Then you go back to the control panel, and then scroll down to the very bottom here, and there's a button for WordPress. WordPress is the content management system that I use for all of my websites, and I wouldn't even think about using anything else. So That's it. And I'd probably recommend it for 99% of my clients. So pretty much all of my clients that I do marketing with, their websites are with are hosted with Bluehost, but they use WordPress as their content management system. So then basically to install WordPress on my Pogotrix domain name, I click this install button down at the bottom. God, my internet is so slow today. And then you pick the domain name that you want. So I have a ton of domain names here, and then you find pogotrix.com. There it is. And you basically fill out this little information. If you want to change your username and password and stuff, you can do that here. You click I've read the agreements, and then you click complete. And in about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, or maybe less even, the software here will automatically install WordPress on your website and give you all the instructions on how to get that up and running. So it's really, I could do this whole process in like 5-10 minutes if I were in a big rush or something. And I think doing it with Pogotrix, it took me 10-15 minutes or so. So once you have that up and running, the next step to get it to look like this is to find a WordPress theme. And there's a number of paid themes that you can buy, and most of my websites I will oftentimes buy the theme because it'll save me a lot of time and effort, and then I'll tweak it dramatically for my specific needs. For this particular website, I didn't really want to spend any money to get it up and running, so I went to Google, I typed in free WordPress themes, and found an article like this that lists 70 best free WordPress themes of 2010. Clicked on that. I scrolled through some of them, and I found one that I liked. It was really that simple. I downloaded it and then uploaded the theme files through the hosting account at Bluehost. I won't show you how to do that, but anyways, that's what I did. And then I logged into the back end of my Pogotrix website and activated that theme, and magically this website showed up. The content wasn't here, but the layout, the header, and the spot for the ads and the spot for the articles and everything was all there as part of the theme. So once I had that up and running, I made a few tweaks. I know like one of the tweaks I made was that the sidebar over here was only like 280 pixels wide, and I wanted to put in an ad that was 300 pixels wide. So I widened the sidebar to allow for this ad here. What else did I do? Just a few little things, like I added the navigation bar just by adding simple pages up at the top. I think that I just added, these are widgets over on the side. There's one widget here for the free email newsletter that I added. There's one widget for the advertisement, which I've already made 4 cents off of. 4 cents, people. And and then this is just these are popular searches. This is like a tag, keyword tags. So popular keywords on the website show up bigger than the small ones. And then the categories for the various articles and stuff that I've written. And then I put the footer down here with another ad. It's a brief description of the website. And that's about it. So that is kind of how the site got up and running. I know I went over that really quickly and you probably won't be able to follow, but it kind of gives you an idea, I think, of just how quickly you can get the site up and running. Like I said, I've gotten the website to this point right here with about 4 hours worth of work. So everything I just showed you took 10-15 minutes, and then writing these first, I think I have 8 articles on the site right now, so first 8 articles took another 3 hours or something just to get it formatted correctly and figure out what I was doing. So that's it for this video. In the next video I plan to talk about how I came up with the ideas for the various articles that I'm going to write. I've written already like 18 different articles that will be launched over the next 3 weeks or so on the site, and I'll talk about like what those articles are going to be about and why I wrote those particular articles. So that's it. I'm Darren Alf, silvermountainmarketing.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.